Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Every Taylor Sheridan TV show that isn't part of the Yellowstone universe. While Yellowstone is Taylor Sheridan's most popular work, the producer has many other TV show titles to bolster his portfolio. Sheridan's other major TV works came after his success with Kevin Costner's John Dutton-led series. While Yellowstone's 5 seasons aired on the Paramount Network and streamed on Peacock, Sheridan's offshoots, 1883 and 1923, debuted on Paramount+. Sheridan has a contract with the streaming service until 2028, so he's producing a lot of new content. Sheridan's other shows are in addition to his upcoming Yellowstone spin-offs, including Beth and Rip's untitled Yellowstone drama and Cases Y. Marshals for CBS, which will return Kelly Reilly, Cole Hauser, and Luke Grimes to their respective roles. He has also teased a Texas-based continuation called 6666 at his legendary 4 Sixes ranch in Texas, and another prequel series called 1944 would follow the events of 1923 Season 2. The producer has his hands full, but new content is abundant from Taylor Sheridan, with at least 4 of his shows coming out with new seasons in late 2025. Taylor Sheridan's first TV show after Yellowstone was The Last Cowboy, a reality series about real cowboys rather than the fictionalized ones of his neo-western. The story follows 8 genuine rodeo competitors competing for $1 million, showing the behind-the-scenes of high-stakes competitions like the ones often featured in Yellowstone. The Last Cowboy has run for 5 seasons and could return at the end of the year with Season 6. Sheridan created the series, and he plays a role in its promotion and is featured as a judge. The story is as much a documentary as a reality TV show. Like most of Sheridan's other works, The Last Cowboy Seasons 1 to 5 can be streamed on Paramount+. While not as popular as Yellowstone and his other fictional works, The Last Cowboy is Sheridan's only reality/docuseries, yet it supports his mission as a creator as much as any of them. The screenwriter has been credited for reviving interest in cowboy culture, causing a bit of a renaissance. Mayor of Kingstown is Taylor Sheridan's crime drama, starring Jeremy Renner. The story is set in a fictional city where Renner's character, Mike McCluskey, is tasked with keeping the peace between rival gangs and the local police. The production brought Renner and Sheridan together again after the former starred in Wind River, Sheridan's 2017 film that he wrote and directed about a crime on the Wind River Indian Reservation. Jeremy Renner's Mayor of Kingstown divides critics and audiences, the latter more fond of it. Mayor of Kingstown was Sheridan's first fictional TV show after Yellowstone. Premiering in November 2021 on Paramount+, its release predated 1883's debut by 1 month. The Mayor of Kingstown is the most robust of his fictional series outside Yellowstone, with 3 seasons under its belt and The Mayor of Kingstown, Season 4 premiering in October 2025 on Paramount+. Despite the show's mixed reception, audiences and critics alike were glad to see Renner return for Mayor of Kingstown Season 3 after suffering a life-threatening injury in 2023. Sheridan continued to pull big names for his next Paramount+ drama, a mafia saga starring Sylvester Stallone called Tulsa King. After decades, Stallone's Dwight Manfredi, a New York mafia capo, is released from prison only to be exiled, tasked by his new boss to start a crime ring in Tulsa. Tulsa King debuted in 2022, and its 2nd season followed delays in September 2024. The 3rd season will follow much more quickly, with the announcement that Tulsa King Season 3 will premiere in September 2025, precisely 1 year after its last chapter. While Sheridan famously wrote all the Yellowstone franchise and many of his other shows himself, Tulsa King varies from most of his other works in that the screenwriter handed off his writing duties after co-writing the pilot with Season 1 showrunner Terrence Winter, the show's head writer for Season 2. Tulsa King has been well received by audiences and critics, with critics giving the series 89% and audiences giving it 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. Switching gears a bit, Lioness is a female-driven CIA drama that Taylor Sheridan created for Paramount+. The series has massive stars to fill out its cast, with Zoe Saldana leading the cast as Jo, the leader of a special operations team for the CIA called Lioness, which handles high-stakes terrorist threats by implanting an undercover agent, also called a lioness, for which the team and the show are named. The Lioness cast includes Nicole Kidman as Caitlin and Morgan Freeman as Secretary of State Mullins. Lioness Season 1 introduced Laisla de Oliveira as Cruz Manuelos, the lioness for the team's overseas mission against a powerful arms dealer. After a successful first run, Lioness Season 2 added Genesis Rodriguez as the new asset for the Lioness team, with Jo's team taking down another national security threat, this time on America's southern border. While Lioness Season 3 has not technically been confirmed, Saldana hinted at Lioness Season 3, saying she signed up for 3 seasons at least. While Lawman, Bass Reeves was devised initially as a follow-up to 1883, temporarily titled 1883. The Bass Reeves story, the 19th century story, doesn't overlap with the lives of the Dutton family tree. Lawman, Bass Reeves Season 1 follows David Oyelowo as the titular lawman, who makes an incredible journey from slavery to holding a U.S. Marshal's office. The show is based on a real person from that time, although Lawman, Bass Reeves leaves out some details of the true story. Lawman, Bass Reeves also differs from Sheridan's other works in that he didn't write the series, although he served as an executive producer. While there's technically no word on a second season, Lawman, Bass Reeves Season 2 got an exciting update from star and executive producer David Oyelowo. When speaking with Screen Rant at the SXSU red carpet event for his Apple TV Plus drama Government Cheese, Oyelowo said he was willing to saddle up again, saying, "The more people ask for more Lawman, Bass Reeves, the sooner it'll happen." Perhaps the best of Taylor Sheridan's TV shows outside the Yellowstone universe is Landman, his West Texas oil drama, starring Billy Bob Thornton. Landman Season 1 followed Thornton's frontman, Tommy Norris, as the fixer for M-Tex Oil, a company run by John Hamm's Monty Miller. After Monty Miller's death in Landman Season 1, Thornton will step up to run the company, and the development promises to make Demi Moore, who plays Monty's wife, now widow, Kami Miller, a main character. Landman Season 1 debuted alongside the final season of Yellowstone, bolstering the show to immediate success. The second chapter will follow shortly after its premiere, with Landman Season 2 slated to debut in November 2025, just a year after its initial release. With a changing landscape for Thornton and Moore's characters, Landman Season 2 is set to be even better than its freshman run, with Sheridan adding Sam Elliott to the cast. Unlike some of his other recent series, Taylor Sheridan writes Landman himself. When most people hear the name Taylor Sheridan, images of sprawling Montana ranches, rugged cowboys, and cutthroat land battles likely come to mind. After all, the Yellowstone universe, anchored by the Kevin Costner-led flagship series and expanded through shows like 1883 and 1923, has become a television empire unto itself. But to reduce Sheridan's creative output to cowboy boots and Dutton family drama is to overlook a fascinating body of work that extends far beyond the borders of Big Sky Country. Sheridan's storytelling is fiercely cinematic, rooted in grit, character, and consequence. While Yellowstone and its spin-offs showcase that ethos with cowboy flair, his lesser-known projects venture into entirely different terrain. From federal agents in Texas to mobsters in Tulsa, here's a dive into every Taylor Sheridan TV show that isn't part of the Yellowstone universe and why they deserve your attention. 1. Mayor of Kingstown, 2021 present. Platform, Paramount+. Co-created with actor Hugh Dillon, Mayor of Kingstown might be the most intense and politically charged of Sheridan's non-Yellowstone projects. Set in a fictional Michigan town where the prison industrial complex dominates the local economy, the show centers on the McCluskey family, specifically Mike McCluskey, played by Jeremy Renner, who acts as a power broker between the police, criminals, and everyone caught in between. Where Yellowstone explores lawlessness in the American West, Mayor of Kingstown digs into systemic rot in America's urban heartland. Sheridan paints a grim, sometimes nihilistic picture of modern justice, raising questions about morality in a world where the legal system is as corrupt as the criminals it prosecutes.